Alright, welcome in everybody. I think we're just going into a bash. Yeah, we are indeed. Okay, this is Germany versus Greece. I have just been informed that the ping may be a bit iffy with me in streamer mode again, so I might have to change.
Allies eliminated.
See how it goes.
Win.
See what happens. Hopefully it's okay. Hopefully I don't have to go and spectate. But we'll see. If they want me to go and spectate, I will. It'd be nice if it worked, but... see how it goes. Yo, Cakesy, what's up, man? I heard Noddy was streaming that one, so I was going to do the Germany... oh god, what's the next one? The next Germany game. Who's that against? I forget who it's against. But keep me posted though, man. If you want to send me details and... but yeah, just keep me posted, man. Let me know if you want me to do it. I'll see what I can do, man. But I heard Noddy was streaming that, so I was gonna keep that there. But keep me posted. Let me know, man, because I know there is another Germany game after this. Got my back. I don't know what's wrong with it. Yo, SpongeBob, welcome in, buddy. It's good to see you, Cakes. I hope you're right, man. But yeah, if you keep me posted with sort of details and stuff, man. I don't know how long this is going to go on for as well. But we'll see. But yeah, sorry, man. I want to stream as many as I can. It's just a shame that some have kind of sort of come up at the same time. That's the only thing. Right, let's quickly go through the 10. So for Germany, we have Nedlog, Raptor, Sayo, Inzi, and Blady. For Greece, well, we did have Frank there, who's going to be the team captain. He's gone down. We have Blood, Costa, Black Chaos, Acronym, and Frank. Or Frank the Punk. Germany going to be on that attacking British side. Greece are going to be on defence. It's kind of a one-way street at the minute. Germany coming in pretty hot. And looking pretty aggressive. Sayo on that long roof. Was going to get his scope on that kill, but Blady got there first. That was a quick 2-Jane round. Or quick opening 2-Jane round. SpongeBob, glad to hear it, man. Just like the good old days. Exactly. We're keeping those good old days alive, man. Call of Duty's in a really good place. Or COD 2. Like it's in a really, really good place, man. Really good place. It's really active. We've got LANs coming up. Just had a big one in November for the anniversary. It's in a great spot, dude. A really good spot.
Axis eliminated.
Wow, another quick round.
Allies win.
I don't know how this is going to be. And it could be a bit of a one-way street. I know Germany have a really prolific lineup. Like, look at the names on that. I mean, not to take anything away from Greece's lineup, but either way, that Team Germany, that's pretty hot. But we'll see how we go. Anyway, first 2 rounds have gone in the hand of Germany. Raptors going to be with that shotgun, and we see him do that quite a bit. He's pretty prolific with that. Costa's going to be on the opposing shotgun. He goes down to Blady, though, maybe re-peeking a little bit too early. Raptor finding Black in the background. God, it's weird saying Black. It's like back in the old Dignitas days. All right, Raptor's going to get that plant on the south side of A-Tank. Blood does find a headshot, but then gets quickly dropped by Raptor. In reply, Raptor's going to have that back A short covered with the shotgun car combo, but Inzi dropping Acronym pretty convincingly. Germany looking smooth, looking good. Jumping with Greece at the minute, just see where they're going. Frank normally goes either car or MP44. Maybe even scope, actually. He might be scoping. No, he is going A, so I don't think he'll be scoping. Oh, he's scoping, beg your pardon. He actually gets a nice shot on Nedlog as well. There you go. What do I know? Nade's coming on A roof. He does get tagged as he falls off there, loses an ankle. Smoke going on that A short. Can you put it on 720? You're at work? I'm sorry, man. Sorry, dude. I can't change anything when it's midstream. I think Blady got a kill there from Connector on Frank. Maybe pushing up a bit too early. Black then finding Blady in return. Sayo just over by the MG stairs. On his own on the east. He now is actually on his own completely. Greece could be looking at their first round, and they kind of need this. Although Sayo might take at least 1 or 2 with him. Oh, Black has him in his sights. He does get heavily tagged. Misses a shotgun. Misses a second. Using the... wow. No way, dude. This guy. No way if he wins this. Blood left. Surely he can't let this one go. No way. No. Oh, okay. There we go. There we go. There we go. Jeez, man. Even I was getting a little bit nervous on that one. But Greece get their first round on the board. Costa calling a timeout. I'm glad they did that. If they didn't, I would. Bracker said 13-0. 13-0. Well, that one's gone. That one's gone. Chaka, welcome in. Career prediction. Let me try and do that. Hang on. We are in a timeout, so let me... yeah, let me try and do it now. There might be a... Let me see if I can do that. The game may pause for a bit, just while I'm doing the prediction. Let me see what I can do. I didn't actually get a chance to put them on because they started kind of right away. God, how do I do this again? It's been a while. Oh, I know. It's in... Stream Manager, it is. Prediction. Right, they're still on timeout, so it's all good. There you go, guys. Oh, young fella, you remember them? Kangaroos take more than 8 rounds. Well, they got one, and it is an early one. It was a bit of a bloodied round. They kind of scraped through on that one. Young fella, nice to meet you. If you're just coming back to COD 2, man, there is going to be a link coming up for the Discord, so if you want to jump in there and say hello to some old comrades again. Probably too old, but not too old. Most of us are in our late 20s, 30s. We're in our prime. In our prime. That's what I keep telling myself anyway. Yeah, 35, 40. Oh, he's doing something for his work. Okay. Using a timeout for work. Okay, fair enough. Responsibilities. Can't get away from them. It happens. Oh, that's what the timeouts are for, I guess. Yeah, there is going to be a another German game after this. That's against Austria. I don't know if there's going to be any streams for that. Might be... I don't know, is Stennen playing for Austria this year? I don't know if he is. I'm just trying to remember the lineups. (13-3) Germany. That's your prediction. Could happen. Could happen. I mean, Germany look good. Looking really strong at the beginning. And even that 3-1 against Sayo, like bringing that back to a 1v1. And only just missing. It could happen. I think Berg is the last map, if we get there. If we get there. What was second map? I think it was Berg. Was it Berg? Ah, Dornville. Dornville. But yeah, welcome in everybody. There you go, there's some Discords coming up there. You got the NA North American COD 2 Discord. And you got the TLS COD 2 Discord as well, both of which are very active. Full of hardcore COD 2 fans. TLS is going to be the one that keeps you up to date with the Nations Cup at the minute. NA Discord, they have their Season 2 tournament going on at the minute, which is really picking up and doing incredibly well. So yeah, please jump in there. Give him some love if you can. Ooh, Frank just missing that jump from spawn roof. Oh, didn't miss that one though. Nice. Putting Blady back on his seat. Well played. There you go. Winning that one. Inzi, good shot from that East truck. Finding Costa over by B. Gonna fall back and get some high ground information if you can. Does have a shotgunner near him though, just letting his presence known. That is going to be Black, making his way through the alleyways, dodging 2 Lee Enfield bullets, and then if he can dodge a third, I think statistically he's kind of due to eat the next one. Puts that bullet in the woodwork. Inzi then finding Acronym from above. And 1 bullet's going in the back, and then that Webley finish from Inzi from above. Good teamwork from those two, getting a +1 for that one. They're going to have Blood and Frank left. Frank getting 1 kill. Raptor coming over by the A alleyway, trying to get the Lee Enfield mid-flight. Frank left, trying to get the shot, but Nedlog finishing off the last 2, getting a headshot for the last one. That's going to be 4-1. Yeah, Germany looking good. There are a couple of kills coming from Greece, but I feel like they're not... One, they're not really supporting their shotgunner very much. Black, I think, is kind of going on his own quite a bit over in that East alleyway. Ooh, East alleyway, sorry, beg your pardon. He needs to put up a bit more of a fight there and try and hold that down if he can. That's a little bit better, but then he's got Lady to his left. Getting a kill. Yeah, see, peeking like that. I don't know. I don't know. He kind of must have known he'd been seen.
Axis eliminated.
Yeah, and it's just
Allies
one-way
win.
traffic. Allies not even losing one. I mean, it's not just the Axis shotgunner, but you know, when your shotgunner isn't picking up those kills on the west or the east, sorry, well, west or east, but particularly on the east, it's going to be tricky. I think he did just pop his smoke out. I wonder if he's going to try and maybe push over to Kubel. Try and go down mid. It's not that Germany have been that present down mid, especially by Kubel or that cage. Onyx, welcome in, buddy. He might get rewarded with at least one kill coming out of Garage. Sayo finding Costa. Oh, Raptor then finding Frank. So he's making a late push over to Kubel, but didn't check his back. Yeah, this is just all one way. All one way at the minute. A is completely opened up. Now they're just on a hunt for blood. He's over by the bottom of cage, just by Kubel.
Axis
And finishing off with the Webley. That's just a
Allies win.
rubbing salt in the wound. Bonnet, it's good to see you, man. Hope you're well, buddy. Always good to see you, my dude. Yeah, 6-1. Let's have a look on the scoreboard as well, see where people are. Yeah, Black only with 1 kill with that shotgun. Acronym Costa with 2. Nades are pretty good. Not going to phase the German team, though. Blood with the first kill finding Nedlog early. Sayo just missing the head of an Axis player by that B tank. Hopefully they don't repeat. Here's Frank, though. He needs to be careful. He can still get caught. Yeah, I don't know. He's putting himself in some tricky situations. Costa going to be on A roof, but Germany are looking really strong. Blady beating Black, winning that shotgun duel again, or even with the Thompson, but Raptor's just chilling. Over to the south, he's kind of just letting the rest of his teammates have fun. Fizz, welcome in. Oof. Blood does find Sayo. Down to a 2v1. Raptor now making his way out of spawn.
Axis eliminated.
And getting the final kill
Allies
on Blood.
win.
That's 7-1. Yeah, Fizzerion, I hope I got your name right, beg your pardon. Welcome in. ACD, welcome in. Phaser or Phaser. Again, sorry, I'm getting these name wrongs. I'm really sorry, guys. If I am butchering names, please let me know. I'm trying. Right, Frank does get that early scope kill. Can he get the second? He does spot someone bucket, but nope. Sayo is not going to miss that one. Right, Black changing to MP44, having a little bit of a distance between himself and that ace truck. Smoke landing literally right in his shoe. Costa and Acronym both picking up headshots. Toggling. Black sitting edge of smoke, not really giving himself the best vision. And putting himself in the sights of 2 allied players pushing east. Raptor's going to be going B roof. Oh, great shot. Finding Acronym. 2v2. Raptor with a shotgun car. Nades. Not quite sure where they were going, but Costa from Axis spawn does have a teammate pushing up from B tank. It's going to be who sees who first after the smoke clears, but Blood, you've got to get this first kill, dude. Amber, welcome in. He does spot someone. Oh, misses that. Costa does find Nedlock. They now have 1 left, and it's Raptor with the shotgun. Psephi, welcome in, buddy. Good to see you. And you get the 2.
Axis
Nice.
eliminated. Allies
Why were
win.
they not looking B truck? Did they not realize they were... You know what? Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. It happens. 8-1. Right, Raptor with that early smoke going in front of MG. Costa's going to have a little look from under A roof. Sephi, always good to see you, man. Hope you're well. Amma, you too. He's going to have a spray on the MG. Nearly puts a bullet through his teammate. Black does find a kill with that MP44. I think that puts him up to 2. Yep, it is indeed. 2 kills for him. Nedlog left. Dropping Acronym, who's maybe being a bit too adventurous despite having 3 players up. Let's jump in with Neddy. I hope you guys are good. Thanks for jumping in. A random nade coming onto that second B roof. Got a shot from Nedlog to find Blood. Good reactions. See, times like this, you got 2 men up. Maybe just sit in, let time kind of tick away. You don't need to peek too much. The onus is on Nedlog. You don't need to give away position. You definitely don't need to repeat, but you can do that. That also works. Costa does find him 8-2. That 13-3 is on. Just jump in with Frankie. He has been getting those early scope frags. He's going to be going A side. He's got that spawn. He's going to go A roof again. Maybe look for that kill from the east. Nice. Does find Nedlog. Another player running up on the east as well. I'm sure that call will go out from Frank. Acronym then finding Sai. A couple more kills coming for Greece. That's better. Maybe they just needed a little bit of time to warm up. Black again looking over to that east truck. Acronym's going to be sitting at Palm Tree, or as we like to call it, Tom Tom spot. Black does find Blady, then his nade catches Costa, so there's one allied player left.
Allies eliminated.
I was going to say one Greece player is going to be going allied spawn to try and get behind him, but it didn't matter. They got him in the end. 8-3, there's the 3. Black God. Yeah, I think he picked up 3 kills there, didn't he? 2 even. There you go, beg your pardon. Picked up 2. Good lad. Frank getting a heavy tag there onto someone, not getting the catch though. Sayo finding 2. Blood then finding Blady, then getting dropped immediately by Nedl. Massive trade going on. Now it's 2v2, 2v1. Frank finding the second last German player. And it's going to be Raptor left. He's going to be over A side. The Axis player does have the height advantage. Doesn't need to give it away, but he'll pick that one up. There you go. Another round in the pocket for Greece. Mavalan, welcome in, dude. Right, that's going to be half time. 8-4 isn't actually too bad. If I was a Greece fan at the minute, I mean, not the film. I love the film. Don't get me wrong, but I mean the team. If I was a fan of Greece, I wouldn't be too unhappy with that. Considering how it started, I'd probably take that. Wouldn't be too unhappy, but we do switch. Germany now on the German side. Greece. They're now going to be defending. I'll tell you what, we might actually do some high ground shots. Just see where the players are lining up. See how their defences are looking, see how the attacks look. And we've got those 3 players for the British team. Now 2. One just ate a nade. We do actually have an Axis player pushing up as well, which I'm guessing is maybe going to be a shotgunner, making his way to spawn roof. One allied player dropped by East Truck. See, look at that pincer movement from Germany. Look at that.
Axis win.
Beautiful. Keeping up the pressure, even though it's like they're attacking on defense. Literally kind of dismantled that Greece attack. I didn't even think the furthest they got, I think, was East Truck, and that was only with 1 player. So good play from Germany. They're going to come in strong, I think. Yeah, getting those early kills over by Curve Wall. Frank does find 1. Sayo getting tagged with an M1 there, but look at the speed of Germany. They want this done. Their shotgunner goes for the last one. Blady gets Frank. That's 10-4. Holy smokes. Germany not fully trying. They warm up for Austria. I love that. Right, MP40 in the hand of Raptor. Always used to be a bit of a meme gun back in the day. Wow, Sayo. Wow, Inzi. Jeez. It's like, where do you... Whoa.
Axis win.
What was that, 10 seconds? 10 maybe? 12? Crazy. 11-4. I think we'll be on Dawnville in a minute. This just shows you what Germany can do, man. That's impressive. Sayo again going for that curveball, that nade. He's coming for him if that bullet didn't get him, but this is something that they need to be careful of. They can be really aggressive, but Greece can just sit back, await that pressure, collect a kill or 2, and then push. Now they get the plant. Good start from them. You know, it isn't looking great for them at 11-4, but it's not over.
Axis eliminated.
There you go. Nice reply.
Allies win.
This is something Germany are going to have to be careful of. They can maybe afford to give away a round or 2, but too many, and it starts to get to like 11-6, 11-7. And then Greece might start getting a little bit of momentum. Costa does find 1, gets dropped immediately by Inzi. He then gets dropped by Frank. This is better. Trades coming for Greece. That A short push coming. 1 player up in the balcony already. Axis players coming over to the back of A to support. Nade from Blady there, catching one. We do have one Axis, or sorry, allied player in cage. Since immediately caught by Blady. He's going to leave one allied player left. He's going to be on that long roof, coming down in front of the shotgun. I'm not quite sure if that was brave. Blady finishing him with the Luger.
Win.
And that is map point. Yeah, Germany are not holding up. Raptor with a good front spawn. Might just have a little peek. I think he's going... Yeah, he's got car. Oh, does get one, and then gets caught by a nade there from Black Chaos. Sire then finding Frank. Acronym finding Inzi. Maybe Germany want a bit of time to have a cup of tea before their Austria match. I don't know. They are being very aggressive. Blood does find Blady. Black making his way through those east alleyways. Smoke coming up perfectly just on that intersection between B and Axis spawn. Going to go for a plant right on top. A B-bomb site. One Axis player left, and that is Sayo.
Axis eliminated.
Nice shot.
Allies win.
There you go. There's that 12-6. These might well be just consolation rounds for Greece. But it's giving them a bit of time to warm up. Maybe it's just not their map. Maybe they'll get a chance to get a bit more confident on Dawnville. Although we saw yesterday against Croatia and Czechoslovakia, teams actually getting rounds more so on attacking. Yeah, that should be Tujane done. Akron in there, slowly creeping over to A. Does find Inzi. Does have a Thompson in hand as well. Might just get the plant down, but after that, he has to be careful. This is going to be tricky. Oh, let's find Sayo, though. Good shot. Then gets dropped by Blady. Right, that's Tujane. That is going to be 13-6. Again, not a score to put your head down if you're Greece.
Explosives diffused.
Especially against Germany.
Axis win.
But a very explosive Tujane. That's what we like. Right, let's see if I lag them in streamer mode. Hopefully I don't. Hopefully it's fixed. I'm not quite sure why I'm starting to lag people out on streamer mode again. We'll see. But yeah, they might just have a minute or two just to grab a drink. Yeah, it seems like I am lagging them out. Okay, yep. Nope, looks like I'm going back into spectate. Right, fair enough. Yeah, I don't want to interfere. Well, there might be something to mention to Sunspinks or something, because it hasn't done this for a long time. Stable in spec? Okay. Strange. I wonder why it does that. Strange. I wonder why it does that. Is it a server thing? I'm not quite sure. I mean, these are FPS servers. I wonder why it does that. It's really strange. But yeah, thank you everyone for hanging out. I appreciate it. It's always good to see a ton of you hanging out for COD 2, so I'm really grateful. I appreciate it. I hope you enjoy them as well. I hope you enjoy the games. Remember, it's only the start of the Nations Cup. We've got loads more games. I think there are going to be some over the weekend. So keep your eyes peeled. Keep your eyes peeled. If you're not in the Discord, then it's going to be a really good place just to keep up with the schedule and who's playing who and when. Cleet, welcome in. I forgot your name right. I'm sorry if not. Cleet and Furia. And I'm really sorry if I'm butchering people's names, but welcome in, buddy. Welcome in, welcome in. What have we got? One player just reconnecting, I think, or players coming back. Yeah, looks like Germany are going to be on the Axis side again. I'm not surprised. Like I mentioned before, that Axis side does usually give an advantage to the team playing. Like we saw yesterday, a lot of rounds were actually coming on the Axis side, which is really interesting. And the meta for this map just seems to change quite a bit. We didn't see that much activity through A and through Graveyard, like pushing through Orf. We saw a couple of rounds where teams tried to do it with maybe one or two players, just putting a little bit of pressure. But it's interesting. There was a lot of activity through Axis Spawnhouse. That seems to be the target. So this building here, rather than pushing through Graveyard, coming in through Orf, and kind of being a prime nade spot, players are actually trying to make their way through Axis Spawnhouse, trying to grab that and hold it, and then put pressure on back Axis Spawn and come out onto A and separate that kind of vision from back B over to A. So yeah, things are changing when people play Dawnville, which is always nice to see. Which is always cool. So we'll see how they do it. Again, Greece coming off a not so great Tujane, so they might try something fairly aggressive on this, but then again, Germany may well have a bit of an aggressive defense. They may well push people in church, try and get someone on the MG, maybe even push people up to curve wall on top of bank, but we'll see. Yo, Blady, thank you for the sub. How you doing that when you... Thank you, brother. How you doing that when you're streaming? Thank you, man. I'm really grateful, dude. Thank you, man. God bless and good luck. Thank you for having me, dude. Thank you, man. Right, yeah, Germany going to be defending. Raptor going with that shotgun. More over to the A side. In those ruins. Yeah, he's going to be holding that offside. Sion not too far, going on the Axis ledge. Blady with the first kill, finding Acronym. Frank back with scope. There's a prime target sitting from there by Red. That nade coming over to Monument. Frank sending his out. Costa does find Inzi, who I think had pushed up into those top ruins. Costa then finding Blady. I think that is 2 for him. It is indeed, leading the way with the shotgun. Jocko, welcome in, brother. Sai then finding Blood with that stolen Thompson, but Axis have a man up, which could be crucial for them. There was a tag on an allied body there, I think. Deadlock making his way through Axis spawn. Raptor has managed to get a flank. He's now coming from allied spawn. Putting pressure into Caff and Hobo, but he is spotted. Good play from Frank to check his back as well. Sayo does find Costa, then drops Frank as well. Frank
Win.
not able to put that scope to good use. Sayo finding both of them with the Thompson. Let's jump in with the allies. Frank, I think, is going to be dueling with scope. Yeah, using that box as cover. Nice. Sayo not able to get the kill on this one. Lady, though, with the MGS. What I mean about them maybe pushing into church. Enzi pushing top ruins as well. So, yeah, they are going to be aggressive. Lady then finding Frank. Nedlog finding Chaos. Costa again with that shotgun, finding Enzi, I think, by Ruin. But look at them pushing up. They're going right up in the middle of the street. They want this game done and dusted. Raptor now coming up from the top of Grave, pushing through the shotgun car. Oh, missing one shot there. Hopefully that player isn't going to repeat. There's no need to. Costa making his way B-side, the last allied player left, looking into top axis. He does have Nedlog sitting in top axis. His teammate now making his way through white. Costa can get rid of that Raptor shotgun behind him. Changes the dynamic of the round massively. Yeah, Raptor just keeping him busy, just working down the clock. 45 seconds. Good shot. There's one. Looking a little bit different now for Raptor. He's going to try a different ploy, dropping his car. Gets a tag. That will finish it. Well played.
Axis win.
Jocko, good to see you, man. Right, 2-0. Let's do a bit of a high ground shot. Just see how they're looking. But yeah, Enzi's been pushing into that top ruin quite a bit. I think Costa's got him twice. I wonder if he's going to go there again. Yeah, Frank does win that duel with Sayo. There you go. We do have one Axis player pushing into that kind of indent between Church and... well, there you go. He's down anyway. I think he caught that nade from Frank. Smoke going in the middle of the street. Just on top of Splash and in front of Church as well. But Allies have most of the ground at the minute. The last two Axis players just kind of forced to sit in the middle of the map of the camp. Acronym from the top of that walkway.
Axis eliminated.
Then finds Raptor as well. There you go.
Win.
Nicely done. Unless you just press W and left click. Yo, Gunnar, welcome in, buddy. Oh yeah, there's the brackets. Thank you, dude. AC, thank you, man. I appreciate it. There you go. Sayo getting his revenge. Or Sayo, sorry, getting his revenge on Frank. Definitely going to be a bit of a duel from them, but Costa then getting revenge for his teammate. Dropping that Axis scope. Right, Raptor now sitting just outside ruins. Spinning with his mouse, having fun. Costa sitting outside curve wall. I think he knows Raptor's there or someone's there. All the while his teammates are getting dropped. Nice. I did hear in there, just coming through that top bank room. Well played, Enzi. Nicely done.
Axis win.
Right, that's 3-1. Again, I wouldn't expect Greece to get too many rounds on attack, but getting an early one is going to boost their spirits a lot. Enzi just checking what binds he's got. So finding acronym and then getting dropped by blood. There you go. Nice quick spree of that M1. Oh, Frank. If anyone wants to clip that for Frank, put that in his archive, that'd be great. Good nade, Frank. Good job, man. Good job, good job. And he then gets dropped by Enzi. Yeah, pop that in the Discord if anyone can. That'd be great. Thank you. Just tag Frank. Beautiful. I love it. I'm getting a collection of like good nade clips to put on YouTube. So if you guys ever do clip them, helps a lot. We got that beautiful one from Dubs last year on Lennon. It's going to be hard to top that, but if anyone does, beat that, then they win a free basket. That is the prize for getting the worst best nade shot ever. Costa getting numerous tags with the shotgun. And then eventually, he did go down to Enzi, but then Blood found him, but good job for Costa to stop that bullet from going into his teammate. Okay, we go again. 3-2. Let's have a look at the scoreboard, see how people are doing. Black only on 1, Raptor on 1. Raptor then bouncing around a little bit. Nade's coming over B-side. Saya does catch that nade from Black. Lady finding Costa. Ooh. Good shot from Frank, though. In the smoke. Better nade from Frank there. At least it went in the right direction. Oh, I think he just spotted the uniform of someone. I was going to say, it might have been Raptor. Yep, Raptor getting that kill just by weight. Now it's just going to be Frank left. Does find one, gets Raptor right in the kneecap, sorry. And then he said Naptor in the recaps. 4-2. Jump in with Frank again. He's not been doing too bad with that scope. Obviously, Sayo getting him a couple of times, but they have a love-hate relationship, those two. Nedlog with the first kill, finding Acronym. Nades coming over to curve wall. Costa catching one. Raptor is in MG. He's just popping smoke out into outhouse. And then before he doesn't even know where to pop that nade. It's a little bit of a turkey shoot at the minute. Germany just having fun. That's what it's all about. That's what we want. Just have fun with COD 2. That's what we like. Is Sayo going to get the first kill? No, Nedlog's had a few. No, Blady's going to be the first one this time. Black does find him in return. I think Frank tagged a teammate. Blady popping up through ruins. I mean, Germany are literally like whack-a-moles. They're kind of popping up from somewhere and then going down again. Greece just can't quite find him. 2 allied players there. Frank, along with Blood. He wasn't too far away over by curve wall. Frank getting a tag on someone. There is a Thompson on the floor there, but he's not going to be able to get it. Sayo drops him. Frank left.
Allies eliminated.
Sayo picking up the last 2. 6-2. Having a little bit of my tea. Sorry. Enes, when I was on streamer mode, it was lagging the players. The ping was going a little bit crazy when I was in there, so it's something I'll have to mention to the the guys that make it. But yeah, there's a massive difference when I was on streamer mode compared to spectate. It was kind of unplayable for them. And I kind of want to be a bit of a ghost when I'm spectating. I don't want them to, know I'm here or anything. So I'm in spectate for now until we can figure out why it's doing it. I don't know what's causing it, but I mean, we got through pretty much most of, if not all of the Clown Cup without lagging it. But I'm not quite sure what's happening. I'll try it on the Austria-Germany game after this.
Axis eliminated.
We'll play Costa. There you go, 6-3.
Allies win.
But yeah, it is a shame. Hopefully it might just be a server thing, maybe. Hopefully it's an easy fix, but yeah, it's just really laggy. Even like watching the players, you could tell they were kind of rubber banding everywhere. Inzi in a bit of a dual top grave. He did get dropped by Acronym. He then gets dropped by Blady in return. So Church is still open, I think. Axis players pushing through grave. Black trying to get a kill by MG there. He gets a tag. He's going to chase and look for the kill, but right in front of an MG42 eating lead. That is going to make your breakfast taste funny. Raptor in white, just trying to keep people busy. He can't do much long range, but... Blood. Blady sacrificed himself there so Raptor could get the kill, and the Raptor finishing off, finding Frank. 7-3, 2 rounds before the half. We'll go high ground again. Oh, Blady. Early kill, just finding Acronym. You see one allied player sitting in the top of grave. Just not anymore. There goes Blood. He ate a bullet fairly early. Axis scope, putting some pressure on Frank. One allied player making his way up to ruins just by that half track, but he goes down. I think it was Inzi that got that one. Wow.
Axis wins.
It's quick. It's quick. And there come the binds as well from Blady. Which I think means get good. Not quite sure. I think it does anyway. One round before the switch, you'd probably guess that Germany have done enough on the Axis side to... I mean, 8-3, they just need 5, 9-3. They just need 4. Raptor getting a double tag. They're only getting 1 kill on Costa. Nearly getting rewarded with 2. Wow, who is that with the MP4? It's Inzi. Just literally public at the minute. Hatton, welcome in, buddy. See, he gets dropped by the Colt in the end. I love it. I love the enthusiasm. Alright, Raptor stealthing with the shotgun. He's got the silencer attachment and the scope. He's looking for Blood. He's just come out of top bank, making his way in front of MG. But yeah, Germany are just having fun.
Allies eliminated.
Just after all that.
Win.
Right, there's the half. We are going to switch. Greece now get the chance to defend. Maybe they'll get some rounds back. Are we going to see a comeback? Maybe. Maybe they're going to dig their heels and play just a really smart defense on Dawnville. Yeah, I'm not quite sure, Enes. It lagged yesterday for Czechoslovakia and Croatia when I was in streamer mode. I'll mention it to... I don't want to bug Sunspinks because I know he's super busy. But I'll mention it. You might be okay. I don't know if it's a server thing. I'm not quite sure what it is. Yeah, it would be nice to have streamer mode. I mean, that's a huge part of the game. Oh, I hear a BAR. Blady just having fun with that. I think he must have actually pushed through Splash. Means he does win that duel against Blood.
Explosive
I'm not sure what they're saying. Either way, Plant goes down. They're even tagging each other. They are just having fun. Nedlog with the last kill, finding Acronym. I think he only got 1 kill. Nope, 2 kills. There you go. 2 allied players go down. I'm going to jump in with Blady, see a bit of BAR action. We don't see that too often. Yeah, I'm not quite sure why it's doing it. It was fine throughout the Clown Cup. In the Blitz Cup, it was absolutely fine. It might just be a server thing. I'm not sure. But hopefully it fixes. Oh, and the carbine as well. It's never good hearing that. I mean, it's not as much of a meme gun as it used to be. It kind of is viable, but... sometimes when you hear that, you kind of... can't help but think you're getting memed. So I spotted someone back B. It has to be Acronym. A is open. Acronym's going to come out into the open as well. I don't know if that's the wisest thing to do, especially against a scope.
Axis eliminated.
Or Sayo.
Allies win.
11-3. Yeah, maybe that comeback isn't on. You never know. Stranger things have happened. Raptor getting that car. Shotgun combo. We'll jump in with Greece. We haven't really seen much. We haven't seen Costa too much. So I'm going to try a rush or something. He does have that shotgun. Acronym finding Inzi. Ooh, good play from Costa finding Nedlog. Grabbing an extra nade and a Thompson. The full public loadout. Gets a tag on someone as well. Doesn't get the finish with that Thompson, unfortunately. Lady with the one tap finding Blood. Then getting dropped by Acronym. There was a player by Red, but Raptor somehow getting the kill just through the back of that. Red car, so finding 2 as well. Literally dropping Axis players as they peek. There's the 3rd.
Allies win.
And there goes Frank. That is going to be match point. And Austria might need to get their kit on a little bit earlier. Black Chaos kick from Union Squad. Oh dear. Right, so finding Frank. This could be his last round. It could be the last time he gets to scope against Germany. Germany just look so fluid though. Inzi finds one. Costa jumping out, just grabbing that M1. His allied players already going in A. They're just running around collecting kills. There is no kind of structure to this. They are literally just running.
Axis
And
eliminated.
there's GG. Well played.
Allies win.
Well played. Good respectful game as well, which is what we always like to see. Even though it was kind of one-sided, but still good to see. Right, we do have another game coming up, but that isn't for about another 15 minutes. So what I might do is maybe end this stream and then come back in a little bit. I might just come back in a little bit, just while we're waiting for the next one to start up. Because I don't know what time that's going to start. It might be a little bit late, but there's no point making everyone sit here for like 15 minutes or so. Is there anything else going on COD 2 wise? I don't think so. There's some battalion stuff, but I don't want to cause any kind of a issue by going to battalion. I know that's we've got Ledax playing. Frank was just streaming his game. But yeah, guys, I appreciate you hanging out for this one. I will be back in a little while with the next game, which is going to be Germany versus Austria. So I'll be back in a couple of minutes. I'm just going to grab a drink, and then I'll be right back. But yeah, hopefully see you then, guys. Back in a minute. Also helps with popping these videos on YouTube as well. But yeah, I'll be back in just a minute. Thank you for hanging out. Blady, thank you for the sub. Yeah, I'll be back soon, guys. Or won't be long at all. Just going to send you over to my good friend Stuttery.